The numbers were all faded out on my dial there, so I kind of drew them in with a paint marker. It's 40 gallons. I think it's only a 50-gallon tank. There it is. It does not have the automatic shut off. We'll just let that soak. I'm going to show you my gripe for the week. We hauled a little bit of hay this week with the Lorenz here, and I had one tire that was flat on here. We pumped it up and was able to haul one load with it. It had a pretty sizable gash in the right in between the ribs of the tread. Right in here, there was a pretty long gash, so it didn't take much for something to poke the tube. So we went and got a new tire. I ordered it Monday. It showed up Tuesday. They put it on. I picked it up Wednesday. I left my old one there. I picked it up Wednesday, hauled one load with it, and as you can see, this new tire is quite a bit shorter than the old one, or the one beside it. It never touches the ground when you're using it. So this side here, this one here is doing all the work, and that one's just hanging out, not doing anything. This is a Firestone, and the other one's a BKT. You'd think, well, it needs to be a matched pair, which, I tell you what, I've got a museum of tires on here. These are Titans, both of them. We've got Samson over there somewhere. These are Titans. These two are Super Strongs. These two are Samsons. So at least I got most of them matched up side to side. The one I took off was a Carlisle, and it was matched up with that BKT. But this crappy old Firestone, brand new Firestone, doesn't even, I don't know, they're the same size, 11L15 and F3. See that? F3 industrial rib. That one just says industrial special. Somewhere on there it says F3, I think. Somewhere. It doesn't. I thought it did. Anyway, it's shorter. Does me no good to have a scrawny tire on the outside that doesn't carry any load. So we get to go back and find another tire. So, all right, later. Do a little work to the 7200 today. I thought the cables were getting sticky. These cables down in here run the joystick for the loader. This one and this one down here. Cables were, they were kind of gummy. They weren't terrible, but moisture had gotten in up here in this piece. This is the valve for the bucket, and this is the valve for the up down. But moisture had gotten in here and ended up rusting, getting kind of rusty in there, and that's what was sticking. So we put some new guts in there and 2 new cables, and man, that loader, whew, that makes a big difference. The loader, the joystick was kind of stiff always, and I just figured that's the way they always were, but 2 new cables on there really improved it. Plus, that was rusty. But anyway, on to the project at hand. Today is the 18th of November. Well, there she is. There is a brand new BKT Industrial Rib F3. BKT Industrial Rib F3. That's a 11L15. That is the correct tire. That's supposed to be on here. I didn't think they believed me when I told them that Firestone that they had on here was shorter than the BKT beside it. I mean, they were the same size, but it didn't sound convinced on the phone. So I had them off anyway. I was doing some bearing work. I had to replace the, well, here's the old bearing that was on that side. It was a little sloppy. The inside bearing seemed okay, but this one was a little. So I put new bearings in that inside hub where the BKT was running. And since I had it off and I needed to go to town to take back that Firestone anyway, I thought, well, I'm going to take both wheels so that they can see that there's actually a difference. And I asked him, I says, do you want me to leave both of these here so if you get another tire that's too short, you can compare? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll just roll them in the shop here and we'll call you when we get them. When we get the new one. I was okay. I think that was a Friday when I took that in there, that second time when I have them replace the Firestone that they had put on. They were going to order me a new tire. That was Friday. The guy forgot to click order on the computer or something. I don't know. What's his story? Didn't get it ordered. Then forgot again or something. I don't know. Today is the 17th. I just finally got it. So 20-some days to get a damn tire. So I run down to get it, pick them back up, bring them home. And as I'm rolling this one to the pickup, I says, okay, so where's my other wheel that I brought down? You got that laying here somewhere? And I get blank stare. I said, well, I brought you 2 tires down. I brought you 2 wheels. I brought that Firestone down and I brought the BKT right beside it on the same axle so that you could see that I wasn't fibbing when I told you they were different sizes. And I said that you should use this other one to compare wheel size to when you get a new tire. Now, where's that one at? They lost it. Cannot find it. Have you heard of such nonsense? How do you lose a... Excuse me, I'm going to edit that out. How do you lose a wheel? A whole wheel. How do you lose that? How does it just disappear? It's not like it was flat or shredded. It was in great shape. It looked just like this without the tits on it. How do you lose a wheel? Well, I'm going to put this one on and hook it up so I can at least have a machine shed and sweep some of these gosh darn leaves out of here. And it's only Wednesday, but I don't know, it's Miller time. Later.